Happy weekend and happy eclipse. So the energy is very strong. Let's dig into this eclipse energy. So tell me about our past here. Current energy. Two more on future. So looking here at bottom of the deck, this is happiness. This is long-term happiness, really focusing here on what truly matters and not really giving any effort or energy into anything that doesn't. That's how the Ten of Cups is coming across at the bottom of the deck. When I look at this past energy here, I am getting the Wheel of Fortune, which does talk about eclipses. This is fate, destiny stepping in. We have the Nine of Swords and we have the Ten of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune is a positive turn of events, but whatever happened here in the past, there was something that was very stressful. It was connected to your stability. You were having a hard time being focused and centered and grounded on your stability, creating the kind of life that you wanted for yourself. And the universe said, we'll teach you that lesson. We'll teach you what you need to do in order to alleviate the stress and the anxiety and focus on your long-term stability here. And so what I'm getting in the current energy with that Four of Pentacles, this is your stability. You've done it. We've got the Lovers showing up, so Gemini energy may or may not be significant, and we have Hermit energy, Virgo. And so what you're learning is, okay, I'm able to ground myself. I know my own worth, my own value, what I need to stand for, all of it, setting those boundaries, all of it coming through with that Four of Pentacles. Now it's about focusing on what is it that I want, going after exactly what I want. How do I take my life from where it is and grow and expand to where I want it to be? Future energy, I am getting the Knight of Swords. So this is a very fast moving energy. I am getting this is really interesting. These all feel very connected to each other. So I have the Nine and the Ten of Wands with the Strength card in the middle. And so the Nine of Wands is a wound. The Strength card is overcoming some sort of wound. The Ten of Wands indicates that you've been doing all the work necessary to alleviate yourself from that wound, to do the work to heal, let it go. Might have been connected to a lot of burdens and responsibilities. Whatever it was, it weighed heavily on you, and you have been doing the work, digging deep, finding the strength to heal from that wound. Now it's about letting your guard down, relieving yourself of those burdens, understanding that the past is done, it's over, it's time to just put it behind you. We have a lot of tens showing up here in the reading, a lot of tens. We had the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, and we have the Ten of Wands showing up here. So this is absolutely a cycle closing so that you can move forward. Let's get the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Okay. So with that Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting the Moon card. And so the Wheel of Fortune said there's things happening here beneath the surface that we need to make you aware of. It's connected to your emotions. It's connected to you kind of finding and maintaining balance within your emotions, because you kind of go from extreme to extreme here. With that Nine of Swords, stress and anxiety, to feeling grounded and stable. And so the universe really did intervene with all of these eclipses, that eclipse in Aries, to really show you what you need to do, create that kind of environment for you to be able to do what you need to do and create these kind of practices for yourself. A lot of self-love, self-care coming out. Clarifying that Nine of Swords, we have the World card. So all the stress and anxiety that you previously experienced, that's what's coming to an end. And it's showing up here as an ending in your past. The Ten of Pentacles is being clarified by Scorpio energy, so that death and rebirth. And so what's happening here is just the way that you look at stability, everything that you've learned, you're kind of almost relearning what stability looks like because there is a modification taking place. The long-term stability doesn't have to be that stressful. It doesn't have to incorporate a lot of the burdens and the wounds that you've been taking care of. It really is a change. All of that needed to change here. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying that Four of Pentacles is the King of Cups. So male or female, it's just the energy of the card. But the King of Cups, very emotionally mature, a lot of self-love connected to this energy where you know your own worth and value, you know what's in your best interest, and you're not going to compromise any of that. It feels like in the past, that is where the stress and the anxiety came from. It's like, well, what do I have to compromise now? What do I have to give up? Why do I have to give up anything? That's the energy now. It's like, why do I have to give up anything? If it's meant for me and it truly is in my best interest, then it's all about growth and expansion. It's not about sacrifice. Not anymore. Clarifying the Lovers is the Three of Swords. And so when it comes to going after what you want, there's a healing element to this. The Three of Swords, it is some sort of heartbreak, but you're healing from it. And that's part of what is taking place. You've been learning a lot about yourself and letting go of anything here that would have held you back. With the Hermit, that Virgo energy, I'm getting the Eight of Wands. And so all of this internal reflection, the healing that's been taking place, it's showing up with the Three of Swords, it's showing up with the Hermit energy. It's showing you what you need to do in order to move forward with your life. Maybe even open up, have conversations with other people to let them know, this is what I've been going through, this is what's happened, and here we are. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. I'm getting them all individually. There we go. So the Knight of Swords showing up here in the future, that Two of Swords is showing up again. And so we know that when it comes to you making a decision, you're going to be ready to move forward. And this decision is going to come around to what's really in your best interest. Because what's taking place here, you are standing at a crossroads. You know that you need to take some sort of action. So I'm going to address these one at a time. When it comes to that wound, part of the reason that you're not taking or maybe have paused in just taking some sort of immediate action is you were learning the truth around this wound. Anything that you maybe missed, the details, all of it, you understand it much more now than you did previously. And so the Seven of Swords, so it's lies, manipulation, and deceit with that Nine of Wands, the wound could have been connected to people lying and manipulating you, really stunting you in some sort of way, stunting your growth, preventing your progress in some sort of way. It feels like now when you go to make a decision, when you're standing at a crossroads, you're going to consider that. Well, what's really in my best interest? Is anybody acting against me? Is somebody here trying to influence me to act in their best interest, not mine? It feels like these are things that you're going to consider before you move forward, before you actually take that first step. With the Strength card, I'm getting the Sun. So this is both Leo energy. And I love the way that it's coming through because the Strength card, that Leo energy is very bold, very dynamic. It's about, okay, I need to do what's right for me no matter what. I can't be worried about making everybody else happy. That period of compromise is over. This is really about what do I need to do for myself. And part of this is going to be, am I trying to pick up other people's responsibilities? Is somebody trying to put their responsibilities on me? Is that part of this wound that I'm picking up, that I feel this need to kind of nurture everybody else while neglecting myself at the same time? Because you're putting an end to that. The Five of Pentacles clarifying that Ten of Wands really does indicate that you're leaving all of that in the past. You're not trying to entertain that going forward. You really don't want to bring this going forward. And so it feels like you're going to take a minute and you're going to contemplate all of this and then act. Take some sort of action that allows you to really pursue your own interests here. You're not coming at it from like, it's not a narcissistic way that you're approaching this. It's more in the, this is what I need to do in order to better myself and be on my path and honor who I am and my own worth. All of that is what you're considering here. So this is the reading for the weekend. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.